So I think the whole team and program, took this opportunity to really sit back and kind of hit reset, look at 5-game season here to finish with 4 or 5 at home. We had great energy in practice last night, and we practiced last night. We'll practice tonight to get used to the PM time frame that we're going to be playing in on Friday. And now there's guys that have opportunities. I think the first thing we need to do is get rest and recover. We were beat up. I think we were mentally fatigued as a staff and as players, and I think that was a great time for us to have a chance to study us, to rest our guys, to rest our staff a little bit, and to still get some work that we needed to get done, because there's areas obviously we need to improve in. And so I thought it was a really good week. I know, just judging by the energy of our practice Sunday night, the guys feel a lot better, which I'm thankful for, because they needed it. And now it's just a matter of taking the information that we've gotten from that 6-game study and applying it to being a better version of us these last 5. There were so many things we needed to do better. It didn't matter who we were playing at that point in time. We need to really look at our fundamentals in some areas, some scheme things, that clean some things up, simplify some things. And so this bye week was more about NC State and what can we do better schematically and fundamentally with the players that we have, because we've lost some guys to injuries, to help them play faster regardless of who the opponent is. And then get into a little bit more Miami, since that's who we play, as an introduction to get an extra day's work on them. You're preparing a lot for different things, whether it's building a calendar and all the things that go into that, to planning a practice. But then, we're on the field or we're in the weight room. There's a lot of physical stuff going on, which I think there's 3 things that you do. You prepare, you practice, you play. And those are the 3 things as coaches that we get to put our hands on and be a part of with the guys, and all 3 of them are critical. We play on a Saturday, a typical week. You're going to be in here Sunday morning early, grading the film, breaking down the game you just played. That game's over. Our quality control guys have already broken down with the GAs, the next opponent. And so when we finish putting that game to bed, win or lose, we have dinner, and from that point on, it's grinding through film and grinding through reports, looking at scouting reports, tendency sheets, and then formulating what you think you should be doing. For me, I'm studying the defensive side of the ball so that I can go to Tim and say, here's the things I see personnel-wise. Here's a defensive end that's, hey, when he gets in this stance, things look like he's doing this. He might be in a right-handed stance, moving to the right, left-handed stance. So I'm trying to find things that they don't always look for on offense. And then from there, it's going into the defensive staff and just learning, hey, tell me how we're putting this together. What are you thinking? And then I watch the film knowing our game plan, so I can go back down there to Tony and say, hey, what are you doing with this? And then I know the game plan on both sides of the ball. And then it's just about the guys, coming up with where I feel like we need to motivate them. How can I help them? What buttons can we push? And getting the coaches and players all on the same page as we get ready for battle.
I'm Jason Waller, founder of Power Home Solar, the fastest growing solar company in America. It's time to own your power. Every year, your energy company raises your rates and you get nothing in return but blackouts and excuses. Call us today, 1-800-POWER-90, and take advantage of our stimulus package and get $2,000 cash back. Come on, Raleigh, join the solar movement with Power Home Solar and Generac, the new superpower in home energy.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land.
And making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
Time to start it up, America. You've got a lot of joy to make. And we're kicking off the Ford Built for the Holidays sales event because you've got turkeys to fry and thanks to give. To help you do it right, we're giving you 90 days payment deferment and 1,000 trade assist cash on the Built Ford Tough F-150 and Ford Ranger. That's on top of what your eligible trade is worth. That'll make a lot of joy this season. Now get F-150 with up to $11,000 in total savings, including 1,000 trade assist on top of your eligible trade-in, only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Miss my dog, gotta stay at my. Miss my dog, gotta stay at my. Okay. Love my block and I love my city. You call. Wake up late by 50K with a brush your teeth. Caesar. Hey, we was in the booth with it. We was in the booth with it. He hating. Do a threat, man. Got the leg on him and the arm. I ain't never met a player with both, huh? How about you, DP? Thomas? Y'all met a player that can throw the ball and kick it? Yeah, hey, off of the hour, that's what they call me. Off of the hour. Hey, you'll hear him shout out Dallas, Texas. You'll hear him shout out Dallas, Texas. Hey, that boy mic'd up today, boy. Let's go. All right. Love you, fool.
I'm proud of Levi. You know, he's transferred in here and went through a tough year not playing. I think that was really hard on him. He's become a great teammate. He's a very positive energy guy. He works really hard. He's a guy that's consistent in practice. He's very skilled. He's got a knack for blocking kicks and just understands how to get there, and he's gifted. I mean, he's a long guy that can run. You know, defensively, we've been able to use him in a lot of ways because of his athleticism, and we will continue to do that.
My parents had moved out here, and I did want to be closer to them, but also at the time Coach Hucks was the DC, and he had coached my dad in college. And my dad was always in my ear about how Coach Hucks was Coach Hucks, you know, and if anyone knows him, they know he's Coach Hucks, you feel me? So, like, my dad was always telling me he knows this, he knows this. He taught me everything I need to know to play the game. He's why I played, you know, so I'm like, man, like, I really did want to learn how to play linebacker, you know, because I feel like I was just learning the scheme. Yeah, that week to get better on ourselves, like I said, it was a great week, and just it came at a great time in the season, you know, because like I know other guys' bodies are feeling like mine, just beat up, you know, and ready for a break. But obviously we're in the season, there's no time for no break. It's kind of crazy because I grew up in Texas, Austin, Texas, and like football, high school football in Texas is like a religion, you know. The difference was like we're here more, you know, the coaches are wanting more out of us, you know, they're on us more. You have to like do more at this level to be ahead of your opponent because like not everybody at high school is ready for this level, you know? And then people at this level, they're all like the best players on their teams at the high school level, you know what I mean? And the coaches are obviously smarter, so like I said, it's more at this level, you know? That boy getting big, 230. 230, 225 today, really 230 on there.
Give them people something to cheer about. That's all I'm trying to do. You feel me? This is the black right here.
That's right. Okay, get a line good.
You got the black on black. I see what you got going, coach. Looking fresh as hell, coach. Let's go play D now. Jumbo. That jumbo lion. Hey, he a jumbo shrimp, huh? Them two things in there from jumbo lion. You huge, bro. You big dude, bro. Homie. You don't know nothing. You just love the camera time, don't you?
Yeah, I look at the camera on me right now.
Yeah, you look at it.
I think it's something, preparation is something that people, even outside of the game, don't really understand what it takes for football. We prepare all year long, you know, all off season, you know, just to go out one day of the week and give it our all, you know. So preparation is a huge part, you know, and Coach Jordan always speaks on that. And we practice how we play, you know what I mean? So, like I said, like preparation is huge, and we're very detailed about it.
Hey, he played linebacker though, so he the homie. He did play linebacker. Oh, I see you, Kobe. Apologize if I'm pushed you away. Promise you'll stay by my side. He's been broken, traumatized. Zach Brown Band, the only country music that you gonna find in my Apple Music, you know? Cause that's the boy Sam put me on, but shoot, Lil Tim McGraw, I know a few of his little old joints. I'm gonna go, whoof, watch. Swoop, just like that.
Just that sitting out, you know, it gave me a lot to sit back and like, you know, what I really wanted, you know, and if this really was what I wanted to do, you know, so I'm really thankful for that year. I needed that year, you know, just to grow up and mature and, you know, work on my craft and get better as a person, you know, on the field and off the field. So I'm very blessed to have that year, very thankful for that year.
I'm Jason Waller, founder of Power Home Solar, the fastest growing solar company in America. It's time to own your power. Every year, your energy company raises your rates and you get nothing in return but blackouts and excuses. Call us today, 1-800-POWER-90, and take advantage of our stimulus package and get $2,000 cash back. Come on, Raleigh, join the solar movement with Power Home Solar and Generac, the new superpower in home energy.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land.
And making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
Time to start it up, America. You've got a lot of joy to make. And we're kicking off the Ford Built for the Holidays sales event because you've got turkeys to fry and thanks to give. To help you do it right, we're giving you 90 days payment deferment and 1,000 trade assist cash on the Built Ford Tough F-150 and Ford Ranger. That's on top of what your eligible trade is worth. That'll make a lot of joy this season. Now get F-150 with up to $11,000 in total savings, including 1,000 trade assist on top of your eligible trade-in, only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Smoke Patrol Player of the Week is my man.
Yeah, well, first of all, I think him and his staff do a great job, and they did a tremendous job during the quarantine segment of COVID of just communicating daily with the guys. You know, we were allowed to send them workouts. We weren't allowed to watch them do it, but he could check in with them. We could see how they were doing. They could answer questions and just being connected. And coming off of a season a year ago where we needed a lot of weight training. We were a young football team, and we were a team that had a lot of injured players that needed to get better. You know, I felt like that hurt us going into this season some, and there was a lot of onus on the guys to come back in shape. And I don't care who you are, when there's a strength coach in there with you, you're going to get a better workout than when there isn't. You know, so I feel like he's definitely a guy that wishes that he could have been with them more. But I know he's enjoying his time with them now, and that's the one thing about our program. Just because we're in season doesn't mean we stop working out. Our guys train, and they're going to lift 2 to 3 days a week, sometimes 4 if they're a developmental guy.
I think we handled it very well. You know, Coach Dorn did a phenomenal job of making sure that the guys were able to recover and get their bodies back, and then also just mentally disconnect a little bit, and then also physically disconnect. We had an opportunity to train the guys. And it worked out well that it was a deload week for us as well in the weight room. So the guys said they felt like they were felt really good when we came back and got going in preparation for this week. So it went very well. I think preparation is very important because I think with what we do, everything we do is trying to build up resiliency so that the guys can take on the rigors of the game. And one of the things that we're always talking about is, you know, giving those guys progressive overload so that they do have a chance to respond to what we're doing, but also understanding that recovery is one of the most important things that you can do. It was cool to see that Russell Wilson actually put something out where he spends over $1 million a year on recovery. And recovery is taking care of your body, you know, fueling, eating, and things like that. And as you know, on this level, that's one of the biggest things to try to do to get young college athletes to understand that, you know, what they put into their body is important. And then also all the stretching and cold tub and things like that are the things that's going to allow their bodies to continue to adapt to the rigors that are going on out at practice and the things that we do in the weight room. It's been so crazy. It's been completely different from the norm of what we normally do as it pertains to strength and conditioning. I think we had 6 weeks in the winter to actually train our guys. In week 7, we were starting spring ball. We had a week of spring ball, and then we didn't see the guys from that point on all the way into the summer. So once again, I had to send out, you know, workout programs. There were a lot of guys that didn't have, you know, equipment, and so they had to do body weight programs. And then there were some guys that did. So it was completely different. And one of the things that we've seen over the years is that we've had a chance to really gain a lot of ground with our development during those times. Post-spring, leading up into your summer training, that's when our guys did a really good job of getting prepared for the summer program. And then once we got them in the summer, I think we only had maybe roughly around 6 weeks of trying to get prepared before they start doing football activity. And as you know, that was different and out of the norm as well. That we had a small break in time where we had to shut down for a week. But with me, just trying to understand not doing too much, but not doing things that would be detrimental for our guys not to be prepared. So we had to try to make sure we walk that fine line of not overtraining them. I always tell the guys, there's one thing, you can always undercook the steak, but once you overcook it, it's ruined. So just making sure that we did things to get the guys prepared for the rigors of the game and get them prepared for a camp that wasn't normal. And so we're still progressing along. one of the things we didn't do, we didn't test at the end of the summer like we typically would do with the maxes and things like that. We just decided to continue to train our guys and just get them prepared. And I'm actually, pretty excited about where we are. There's always grounds for improvement and things like that. And we're just trying to continue to chop wood and take it 1 week at a time, because this has been completely different from anything I've ever seen, as it pertains to what I do as a strength coach.
All we got is each other. We play for each other. Am I my brother's keeper? Hey, yo. Am I my brother's keeper? Hey, yo. I said, am I my brother's keeper? Hey, yo. Now let's show it out there today. Hey, go. No speed, no stop, for Jordan. Hey, go. Hey, Trench is 1-2, 1-2. Trench.
Opening drive of the ball game, some pre-snap motion. They will throw it back for Hockman. He's got the catch with a convoy in front of him, and it's a touchdown. Bailey Hockman from Thayer Thomas, and NC State has 64 yards on the last 2 plays. Cecil Powell is in for battle on second down for Miami in the all-white jerseys tonight. Rush of 5 down the sideline. It's on target for a touchdown. D. Wiggins, as they will try to get an onside kick recovered. Miami has a pile of players there, and let's see. It is Miami football. And Miami trying to pick up the game on somebody with a win tonight. King launches on first down and drops it into the corner beautifully. Mike Harley at the end of the end zone. Brilliant. King is driven back. It was a wall of black jerseys, including Savion Jackson, 4th down. Along with you, and he's brought some heat on Hockman, and this run on first down is Person. Down the sideline, still tight-roping. Person inside the 35, as it's 3rd and 4 for NC State. Hockman to throw. Hockman down the middle, touchdown. It's Angeline, the tight end. 3rd down for Hockman. Miami rushes right up the middle. Hockman steals it and goes down the left sideline. And he's got Emezi. Emeka Emezi against Al Blades Jr. in a first down. He's called banned for a reason. Touchdown, NC State.
Makes that one look easy.
Tie the game with about 5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. As De'Aaron King wants to throw off the punt for the end zone. He dropped another one in. Pope one more time back in the end zone. 4th tie tonight. This one at 31 all. Friday night has become a scoring bonanza. And this is Van Knight from in the end zone off the spin. Van Knight to the races. And he gets by the kicker. Van Knight is in. Instead, it's Dunn from 53 on what could have been a first down for NC State. Dunn drives it toward the uprights, and it is good. He has played the last possession very conservatively. 3rd down and 7. De'Aaron King has Harley, who keeps his feet. Harley is off, and Harley scores. We saw Dunn hit from 53 earlier. Hockman off the tip, and there's the first turnover tonight. Intercepted by DJ Ivey for Miami. 44-41, Miami over NC State is your final score.
I'm Jason Waller, founder of Power Home Solar, the fastest growing solar company in America. It's time to own your power. Every year, your energy company raises your rates and you get nothing in return but blackouts and excuses. Call us today, 1-800-POWER-90, and take advantage of our stimulus package and get $2,000 cash back. Come on, Raleigh, join the solar movement with Power Home Solar and Generac, the new superpower in home energy.
For me, it's about lift capacity.
It's about the hydraulics.
It's a weight thing.
It's about how well it's made.
Steel, baby. More features.
Standard features.
It's about doing more.
It's about the land.
And making it better.
Having something to pass down.
It's about having pride in my work.
It's about owning the best.
Time to start it up, America. You've got a lot of joy to make. And we're kicking off the Ford Built for the Holidays sales event because you've got turkeys to fry and thanks to give. To help you do it right, we're giving you 90 days payment deferment and 1,000 trade assist cash on the Built Ford Tough F-150 and Ford Ranger. That's on top of what your eligible trade is worth. That'll make a lot of joy this season. Now get F-150 with up to $11,000 in total savings, including 1,000 trade assist on top of your eligible trade-in, only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Your life is more flexible and efficient now than ever before. And your energy is too. North Carolina's 26 electric cooperatives are building a brighter future for the rural people, communities, and businesses we serve. With reliable, sustainable, innovative energy and continued commitment to economic development and community support in this decade and beyond. Learn more at ncelectriccooperatives.com/brighter.
This portion of One with Wolfpack Football is presented by Coca-Cola. When you are stocking up for game day, be sure to grab a Coke and share it with a friend. Share a Coke and go Pack. That was a hell of a football game. And there's a lot of things we got to do better. But there's a lot of guys, man. I mean, you feel like right now? There's a lot of guys that are just completely spent, right? That's how you should feel. That's how you should feel. You should feel spent. Because you put it all in. And I'm proud of you for that. You play like that for 4 more weeks. That was a fun football game. Now, the finish sucks. It does. It sucks. But that football team, I coach that team every Saturday, man. It's a lot of heart. It's a lot of banging. Come in Sunday ready to get back to work. Everybody got me?
Yes, sir.
Sleep in, rest, 4-week run. 4-week run. We got another night game right here in the Carter next week. But I want you to think to yourself tonight, just like you did the last time we played, what can I do better? Because we took that approach coming out of UNC. Everybody got better. Right? Sure, sir. You gonna drop your heads?
Sure, sir.
This team's gonna fight even harder, isn't it?
Sure.
It is. We're gonna get after the Seminoles' ass. That game can't get here fast enough. Wanna go on a run?
Yes, sir.
Let's go on one day. 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time. If you didn't play well, let's play better. If you did, let's repeat it. Let's stick together more than ever. Everybody got me?
Yes, sir.
Get up in here, let's go.
Family on 2, 1, 2.
Having guys come in and having, conversations. There's certain players that come in on a daily basis. I send out a food for thought each morning to just try to help the guys just think about, the other side of football. Because I always feel if you're mentally sharp and you mentally put yourself in position to be prepared for adversity, you're going to prepare yourself for something way bigger than what football may provide you. And just seeing guys go through certain things and see them get on the other side of it, and then just see them come in and have a conversation and be like, you know what, Coach, we talked about that. That feeds into the food for thought a few days ago. Those are the things that make me feel, the most satisfied, and I get the most, gratification, just to see those guys actually get on the other side of adversity. As you know, it's all about building relationships, and having a chance to see young men grow up and be men that's what I think God has me here for,